Hey guys, if you are watching this video, that means you have trouble with your pilot not staying lit. So yeah, I had the same issue, and I called the company guy, and he told me that I have to replace the water heater, and I don't think he even checked anything, and he just said that he has to replace the water heater. These companies are doing rip-offs, so the problems that can be fixed easily, they're basically charging for thousands of dollars. Like he gave me the estimate of $2,200. That's like freaking too much money. So I actually fixed the problem already, but I'm just making this video just because these companies, can't rip people off, and if the issue it can be solved easily, so why not just give it a shot? And it's not too much stuff in the water heater anyway, and I think anybody who have a basic knowledge of things can easily do it. So let's begin the video. So the first thing you have to make sure is the gas is off before you do anything else. So this tube that's going right behind that gas heater, and there's a knob back there, and that knob needs to be turned off. If it's aligned the metal, if the knob is like this, aligning the pipe, that means it's on. If it's like cross like this, that means it's off. I shut the gas off already. It's right behind the heater. I don't know if I can be able to show you or not, but yeah, right there. You see that? That knob is off. So now we look at the assembly, what that is over here. So right here, there are three things we have here. This one right here is the thermocouple, and this one is the main gas line for the flame, and this is for the pilot. So what we have to do is open the three screws, 1, 2, and 3, and they're like electrical connections. You can just take them off easily like this, and you can pull this down also. This is the ignition for the pilot, but if you don't want to do it, you can work without it too. So let me put the phone on the side so you can easily see all this. All right. there were like 2 screws, one here and one here, which I have opened already. So to take this whole assembly out, you just need to open these screws. Some water heaters has 2, some has 4, so you can just open it and you can take the whole thing out easily. Alright, so here, this is the thermocouple, that's your flame and that's your igniter. Alright, so all you have to do is to see this thermocouple. You can just get a new one for like $10. It's very simple. You can just hammer it back and just pull it out from the back side, and you can get a new one and just put the new one back the same way you take it out. So it's not hard, it's very simple. So I just installed a new one already, so I just don't want to take the whole thing out. It's very simple. You just hammer it back and just pull it from backside, get a new one, put it back, new one, and that's all. Simple as that. So the mechanism is this thermocouple generates some electrical voltage if the pilot stays on. Alright, so it gives that signal to this electrical system over here. So when it goes over 20 volts, so this detects there is a flame here, and it does not cut off the gas, and the pilot stays lit. So that's how it works. If your thermocouple is not working fine, so it's not sending any electrical voltages to this unit, so it's not detecting the flame. So so that's why it's not letting the pilot lit on. What else? When you talk to, and whenever you put everything back, make sure it's sealed so that the gas or anything does not come out from this chamber, and you don't smell any gas out there. So that's the most important thing. So all you have to do is just change the thermocouple, put the assembly back together, and turn on the pilot, and you're all good to go. Alright, after the thermocouple is replaced, if you want to double check before you assemble everything back together, if it's working properly or not, so what you can do is you can first you have to make sure it's on pilot, and then you can put this pilot connection, gas connection together, and these electrical connections also, and then turn the gas on and try to lit the pilot. So if the pilot stays lit, that means it's working and you can put everything back together. If it's not, that could be a different issue. That's normally basically is the problem, or either your igniter that's not working, or the thermocouple. If these are the very cheap options to replace, like thermocouple like $10, igniter probably not more than that. So if the issue is not solved with that, so that means your main electrical system over here is not working and nothing you can do about it basically. So you probably have to change the water heater, and but before you go for that expensive change, you can always try these 2 little things. So most of the time it works, but you never know. The main thing can be broken too. So that's how you check it, and after, if it's working, you can put everything back together and you can turn the water heater back on. Alright, so after everything is put back together, so all you have to do is just light the pilot. So how to light the pilot? It's very simple. You have to press this button, and while holding this, you gotta press that igniter. The pilot should stay light, like you can see right here. It's lit. So you have to hold it for like 60 seconds, and after that, when you release this button, the pilot should stay lit. Alright, so if you're doing it the first time, it will take like 60 seconds, but if you do like right away after that, probably not gonna take that long. So let's see if I release this button, if the pilot's lit or not. Yep, the pilot is lit. So all you have to do is just move it back to on, and you should see your flame burning. Alright guys, that's all you have to do. Please subscribe my channel if you like the video, and if you have any questions or anything, you can ask me in comments and I'll try to answer as early as possible. Thank you so much. Have a nice day, guys.